Howdy campers, Banjo Ben here. Good to see y'all again. Has this not been like the weirdest week of your lives? I tell you, with the tornado and then the crazy stuff that's happening, it has been quite the week. And I wanted to make this video for you to share with you an update on what's going to happen with the camps. And so I want to be succinct and I want to give you good information. So just hang out with me for a few minutes here. Couple big announcements. One is I got the Cabin Camp t-shirts in. Aren't they nice? 2020. But the second announcement is that it won't happen at the scheduled times. After much deliberation and research and counsel and prayer, we are postponing the camp. We're not going to cancel it. And so just hang out with me. I'll tell you more about those details. I'll go ahead and give you the dates. The 2 weekends, we're going to do 2 consecutive weekends, just like before, are the first 2 weekends in July. So that's July 2nd through 4th and July 9th through 11th. And again, just hang with me. I'll give you logistics on what that means for you. First of all, I just want to apologize. I feel like crying. I really do, because I just worked so hard for this, and we were so excited and ready, and I have like 15 staffers scheduled, volunteers and paid staffers scheduled to do this, and they were going to do such a good job, and just to have this happen is disheartening, heartbreaking to say the least. But there's some bright sides to that, and I want to talk to you about that. I do want to say that the decision to postpone is not a reaction of fear. I'm actually not afraid of the virus. Maybe that's ignorant, but I'm not afraid of getting sick with the virus. I don't think that we would spread the virus by meeting here. I'm not afraid of my kids getting it or anything like that. So that's not the reason why I'm doing it. I do want to tell you why I am doing it, and there's quite a few reasons. And the risks of pushing ahead with camp as scheduled were so great for you as a camper and as a paying customer. I simply couldn't do it. It would be easier for me to hold the camp as scheduled, but it would not be as good of an experience for you. So here's what I've done. I've probably spent 12 hours on the phone in the last 3 days, just as things have so rapidly changed. I've spoken with doctors, including doctors that are coming to this camp. I've spoken with insurance actuaries. I've spoke with authorities. I've spoke with health officials, with governmental officials. And to the last one, they have all advised to push the camp out, particularly because of where we're located here in Nashville. So I'm not one to ignore a multitude of counsel from people that are a lot smarter and more knowledgeable than me. I also have heard from many of you that your desire is to postpone the camp. And so thank you for being kind in that. I've actually only had one person that says not to cancel it. And I understand that point of view too. And there may be some more of you out there that we're all disappointed. There may be more of you out there that are like, no, you shouldn't do this. But I had to make a decision. And let me continue with why I did. And I think that you'll understand. Also, Nashville is rapidly changing. My wife, Hannah, is manager of human resources for the Grand Ole Opry and the Ryman Auditorium. And without giving you any details, let's just say that there won't be much entertainment happening here for at least 1 month, probably 2 months. So many of the campers had built-in vacations around this camp because we are such a destination. And there would be no extracurricular events before or after the camp if you wanted to hear any country music. That's as vague as I can say what's about to happen there. There is news circulating that they may even shut down travel over the next 2 weeks, that there's more of a formal ban on travel, almost a ban on gatherings for 2 weeks starting just this weekend. Well, as you first campers know, that would fall right in the middle of your camp. I can't possibly take the chance of you investing more and having more to lose, and then not be able to come and us not be able to put the event on as planned. I've also learned that many of the supplies that we need for the camp are very, very hard to find. And though that may look completely different next week and we might have a surplus, I don't know that. So what would happen if I had a camp and I didn't have food? Well, what would happen if I didn't have the toilet paper? I mean, it's so silly what's going on out there. I'm with you. I'm not an alarmist, but what's happening is what's happening. So travel is affected. The local venues are affected. It's not a fun place to visit here in the next couple of weeks. And a big factor was the atmosphere of the camp. Those of you who came last year, the reason why so many of you are coming back is because of the atmosphere that we had, the intimate time and the relationships that were built. If we were to gather during this time, I genuinely feel like we wouldn't have the same opportunity to make that happen. There would be an uneasiness. There would be those who couldn't make it because of logistics. There would be those who chose not to make it. So we'd be missing campers. And with different activities I have planned for the camp that would dampen the camp atmosphere. We're going to have catering lines where we're sharing serving utensils, and that could cause some uneasiness. We're going to all be sitting together for group sessions in my big screen-in porch, and I just imagine someone coughing or sneezing and everybody locking their eyes on them. Oh my goodness, are they sick? And I just don't want to deal with that for your sake, because I'm not out to make the most money in this. If that's the case, I would push ahead and then I'd have another camp 2 weeks from then and another camp 2 weeks from then. The reason why I have such few of these events, especially here at the start, is because they are as high of quality as I can possibly pull off. Meaning, you're paying good money to come and you will have the best experience for your dollar. And if I can't provide that, then I'm going to either make sure that I can later on, or I'm going to give you your money back, because I don't care about your money. I care about you. So that's ultimately why we've chosen to postpone. I don't say cancel, I say postpone. Big positives for July. It is nice and warm. It's easier to travel. There's some holidays worked in there. And so also just lots of things to do in Middle Tennessee. And so let's get into the logistics of what this means. So what I'm going to maintain is that the first camp, the one that was happening March 26th through 28th, moved to the first weekend in July. The second camp, the April 2nd through 4th, moved to the second weekend in July, the 9th through the 11th. I understand that not everyone's going to be able to make that work. I understand that some of you will not be able to come. Here's what I want to offer you. If you can't come, I'm going to give you a full refund. Even though there's some money out of that I can't get back, that's okay. It's like I said, it would be financially more beneficial for me to just push forward. But I'll give you your refund, and you just need to let us know. And but if you can hang on and come to the camps, then do. I will tell you this: if I give you your refund, then I'm going to put your spot out for sale, and it will sell out. I mean, the camp's already sold out already. It's sold out in 2 days, or actually 1 day. So being summertime, people are more apt to travel. It's going to sell out really fast. So if you do choose to cancel, then I wouldn't depend on having a spot in the future. Let me say this. If you can't make it because you're doing something in July, but you want to come to a camp in the future, I will allow you to register early so that you're sure to have a spot. So many of you fought for that spot. The first camp sold out almost immediately. So this is what I want you to do. If I do have fall camps, I haven't confirmed those. If you're able to come to those and I'm about to open registration, email me and tell me that you want to come. I'll slip you in. You'll have to pay the price that's posted for that particular camp. And I'll extend that invitation to next spring. Should be around the same time, March, April. If you are registered for this one and you can't make July, I will get you in, okay? But I would like to go ahead and refund your money. I don't want to hang on to your money. I don't want to owe anybody anything. So you'll communicate with us. I do have a deadline of next Friday, 1 week. That's going to be the date. We just have to do this so that we know where we stand. The 20th of March, close of business day. I want you to reply to this email or email Alicia@banjobenclark.com and confirm what you're doing. And you should hear from us also individually as a follow-up. We're just going to try to accommodate, as much as we can. If you have a special request, if you have a question, reach out to us. But my hope is that, the majority of you can stick with your slots and move forward with that. And just know that I care about you a lot, and I care about your experience, and I was really looking forward to this. This is not a normal transaction. This is you spending time at my home with me and my family, and so I want you here, and I want you to have the best experience. 1 week from today to let us know that you're going to keep your spot, and or if you would like a refund, which I'm hoping most of you keep your spots, especially with what's happened lately, but it doesn't matter. I'm going to take care of you, okay? And if you have any questions, just let us know. I'm really going to miss seeing y'all, and but hopefully I'll see every one of you in July here in Nashville, and we'll just have the time of our lives, because July is a birthday month for me and for Damon, and I think maybe even Alicia. I think so. So we'll have 3 birthday folks in the house, and we'll just have a heck of a time. So I love all y'all. I'm super bummed, super stressed, but pushing forward, trusting in the Lord's providence of what's happening here. Thankfully, the travel companies like your hotels and your airlines are being very, very generous with change requests and refunds. So if you have any issues there, you need help with that, let us know. We'll try to help you with that too, okay? All right. This is a hard video to make, but thanks for watching. Love y'all.